Good evening. Welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is session 9 of Rogues to Riches. So, in our last session, Cole, Calder, Antonio, and Jan had found a roadside inn in a German forest. Basically, well, it's not German, but you know what I mean. A forest in the western portion of the Holy Roman Empire. To try and bed down for the night with a roof over their heads and hopefully some cold drink and warm beer in their bellies. There wasn't any warm food, unfortunately, and everything was really suspicious as they quickly came to realize that the people running this inn were not innkeepers, but indeed were some kind of vagabonds, Spanish vagabonds at that. Much to the dismay of Jan, who has some kind of racial hatred for Spaniards, it seems. So, guys hung out there, had a couple of drinks, did a little investigating, low key, went up to your rooms, realized that something was up. So you guys set kind of a trap, basically. And sure enough, true to form, these bandits did eventually try to come upstairs and plan to go room by room and murder you in your sleep and rob you. However, you launched a counterattack, and eventually, although it took quite a while, you did eventually kill all of the bandits at the inn. Unfortunately, you realize they had also killed your donkey in the setup to attacking yourselves. They murdered your poor mule. So that's donkey number 2 gone, Cole, I'm afraid. But then you guys went back inside, put out the fire that you'd started on the upper floor of the inn, and barricaded yourselves basically within the inn to kind of rest for the night.
I'm still kind of surprised that they would kill the donkey. I mean, that's a commodity that they could have done stuff with. But then again, they're idiots, so.
Yeah, don't know. Maybe they're afraid one of you might ride away on it and get away.
At least we're making good of it. We're roasting it, and
yeah. So you guys actually did get, in the end, you did end up with some warm food.
It's true.
And I got some much needed rest. I snoozed through most of the plotting.
Indeed.
You did.
Albin.
Yes.
You, weeks ago, were in the refugee camp with Diggory, while your compatriots were inside the city of Karlstadt doing some investigation, when you were beset upon by the lads, the kind of gang of ruffians that had been running things in the refugee camp before you guys came along. So they assaulted you, a fight broke out, and eventually members of the Burger Militia, yeah, whatever the hell they're called, the militia members came out and arrested you all, and including a few members of the lads and the 2 of you, and hauled you away to their headquarters out on Goblin Hill and imprisoned you in a dark, dank underground prison. Your memory is kind of foggy of the whole thing. You just remember it was dark and it smelled of human filth, and it was pretty horrible. You were in there for several days until eventually you were liberated by members of the Swedish army under the leadership of Gustavus Adolphus. He wasn't there personally at the raid on Goblin Hill, but it was his forces that went in to kill all the militia members, and you were injured, knocked out at least anyway, and you spent several days kind of in recovery when you came to in their camp outside of what's the name of that town? Würzburg.
Okay.
Came to basically as basically a prisoner now of the Swedes outside of Würzburg, and then they questioned you and got your story and found out that you were actually involved with the other group of adventurers who had managed to kill one of the witches of Karlstadt. So they let you go. they pointed you in the direction that your companions had last been seen heading after they were after they were freed. In fact, there was only one companion, as I recall. So your companion, they would have said, went that way, and so you went in that direction as well because you wanted to get the hell out of this section of the Holy Roman Empire, since the Swedes were killing and burning everything and everyone. And you figured, why not? You might be able to catch up with one of your old ship crewmates. And that's what has brought you in the middle of the night to this dark road through this forest. And you get there's a smell of burning in the air, so you kind of follow your nose a bit further along the road, despite the fact that it's well after dark. But you just keep on pushing on, and then eventually you come to a 2-story inn. Kind of, the road itself is cleared. It's a nice big wide road that's cleared through this forest, but on the left-hand side, you see the dancing dragon. Sorry, is the name of this inn. It's in German, but you speak and read German, so. And yeah, inside, I guess you probably get the smell of cooking meat, and you'd see some light coming from inside, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where you are. The rest of the group is inside, cooking and eating donkey meat. You would see also a cart, which you would recognize as having belonged to your adventuring party outside. You would also probably, if you looked around a bit, you would see there's lots of signs of scuffle and fighting outside. You'd probably find lots of blood. You guys took the bodies inside, though, didn't you? I remember somebody did say they took the bodies inside. So you wouldn't find any bodies, but you'd find drag marks and blood trails and stuff that lead right up into the front door of the inn.
Any debris or any loose equipment or gear dropped on the ground or anything outside?
You might find a couple of broken arrow shafts. But yeah, they took pretty much everything else inside. Even the cart itself is pretty much empty. They took all their stuff from the cart inside to keep it behind locked doors.
Gotcha. I can see all these guys through the windows.
I don't know. Did you guys draw all the curtains or shutters and stuff?
Closed all the shutters, yes.
Yeah, they closed all shutters. So no, you can't at the moment see inside. You probably hear some sound inside. You might hear kind of muffled voices.
All right, I'll knock on the door.
Yeah, the door definitely. When you go to check it, the door seems to be locked. It doesn't open, but you can knock.
I hear a knock at the door. I cast Hellfire through the door and kill whatever's on the other side.
You don't have.
Oh wait,
that
I don't have that
spell.
spell. I don't even know that exists.
Spider climb my nuts.
Maybe later.
So, yep, there's knocking on the door. Jan says, "What is that? You think it's some of their comrades come back from that sex temple?"
Let's find out. I go to the door and I say in Spanish, "Who is out there? What do you want? Identify."
Should I roll to see if I speak Spanish?
Sure.
All right. So I'm rolling under my skill.
Yeah, you got to roll d6, and you want to roll equal to or under your language skill.
All right, I do. I speak Spanish.
All right, you do speak Spanish.
I'm going to ask him if this is the sex temple. Yeah, I'll identify myself, and because I'm going to recognize this guy's voice, right?
No, you don't know Antonio. The only person in there that you would know is Cole, and you don't even know that he got out of Hamburg. The last time you saw him was when the crew was all, the ship had been basically confiscated, and the crew were dispersed in Hamburg. Unfortunately, none of the guys you were partying with, if you want to call it that, in Karlstadt are alive anymore.
Right.
Yeah, you probably found our bodies outside of the.
Nope. They're buried.
No, they're buried.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were buried.
I didn't think he would touch them.
He didn't. The Swedes took care of it.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That was sweet of them.
Gotta get rid of those plague victims.
Mm-hmm. They were probably thrown into big, massive grave, burned, and then buried.
Mhm. That's basically it. Yep.
So what exactly do you say? You don't recognize the voice. You just hear a man speaking in Spanish, and that is Antonio Spanish originally, or is he Italian?
He's Italian.
Okay, you might not pick up on the Italian accent. You might just because Spanish Italian are close enough. You might not be sure.
Especially if he's not a native Spanish speaker. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell if I was. I can't tell accents when I hear foreign people speak in their own languages.
Well, I bet if you heard a German person speaking Spanish, you might be able to tell that he wasn't Spanish.
Well, there's that, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Never mind, I'll shut up.
Everything all right in there?
Indeed. We have taken care of the travelers.
What is he saying? Do any of you speak that infernal tongue?
I'm already speaking to him.
No, he's not talking to you.
I'm
I
sorry.
meant the tongue you're speaking to him. He says, looking at Cole and Calder.
Who's out there?
No.
The voice you hear speaking inside is speaking in Dutch as well. The other voice you hear, Albin.
Okay. I'm just gonna say in Swiss German, I'm looking for the owners of this cart.
No one's what? He's not speaking Spanish anymore.
Where are the owners of this cart in Spanish?
Hey, Cole, he's looking for you. Is Cole in any condition to talk?
I had written down 2 hit points, but I thought Ian had said 1 as we closed the game.
So. If it's 2, it's 2. It's fine. I might have made a mistake.
Yeah, I could have seen it. So I'm pretty out of it. But and what language did we speak on the ship? I mean, what was the general language that we all spoke?
Dutch, apparently.
Sure.
Yeah, Dutch.
Oh, I thought it was English on the.
It was, but we're retconning.
Well, it was a mixture. It was English and Dutch.
There we go.
It was, like a combination.
Makes
English
sense.
and Dutch. Pirate's gonna pirate.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd recognize his voice. Not thinking that anybody survived.
Yeah, you might not know, but
Who wants to know who owns the cart? What is your name? Traveler. I say in Dutch this time.
How do I answer this?
you were answered by silence.
Shit.
He's up to no good. I'm telling you, we should kill him.
Yeah, I draw my sword out.
I'll tell him. I'll address him again in Spanish. My name is Albin Tresh, and I had a share on this cart.
He says his name is
Days ago.
Albin Tresh. That's not a name I'm familiar with.
Hey, he used to be one of my boatmates. He took off with the guys that I was hanging with before I met you guys up. Way back there in the...
You.
Hey, let me ask you my question. Let's see. Talk to him in English. Hey, what was the name of the captain of blah, blah, blah boat? I don't think I'm going to go.
Sure.
Captain Wiggly Knees.
Okay, let him in. It's him. Nobody else would know that nickname.
What? What?
Well,
We're not going to kill him?
apparently not. Open the door.
He's good.
Yeah, I'll open the door and then unlock it and then open it just enough so that he can see it's unlocked and then step back, but keep my sword at the ready just in case.
Jan sheathes his jewel encrusted rapier.
The door is open.
All right, I'm gonna come on in.
So, yeah,
Go ahead.
the common room is a little bit worse for wear. There's been a fight. There's blood on the floor. And what did you guys do with the bodies anyway?
They're in this room now, piled off to the side.
Okay, yeah, there's a pile of Spaniards off to one side. I believe there were 7 of them altogether.
Yep.
Yes, there's a bloody pile of dead men in one side. And you see then another 4 men inside here, including your friend, Cole Waif, an English sailor from the ship. Another Englishman who I don't believe was a sailor from the same ship, just another English soldier who was in the area. The apparent Spaniard you've been speaking to, he looks Spanish enough to you. And then a Dutchman. And the Dutchman sitting at the bar has this, let's see, we might as well do description so everybody knows what we're looking at. So Jan van der Velde is unarmored. Is that correct? He must have some leather armor or something here. He's got armor class like he has leather armor, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got to be wearing leather armor. And he has a real fancy scabbard with a hilt sticking out. It looks like probably a rapier on his side. It really stands out amongst the rest of his gear because otherwise he looks like a poor traveler like the rest of you. But he's got this real fancy rapier on his side. He's also got a short sword probably on the opposite side and a dagger. That's Jan. Go ahead, Rob. Describe Cole for us.
Well, he hopefully recognized Cole, but
Yeah, just for visual purposes.
yeah, he's a young man, dark hair, very, very dark hair. You probably heard him tell the story of when people ask him why he has that name. And it was because of his dark hair, and he was an orphan. He was a shipmate of yours, and then ended up following you guys on your trail because he lost you in the main city when we gave up the ship, and didn't find you, but found the other 2, and adventured with them for a couple of times, and they ended up dying, and so nobody else was left. So he inherited what was left of.
What's he wearing, armor and weapon wise?
Oh, he has a short sword, a couple of pistols on his belt. He's got a leather armor. No? Yes, chainmail armor. That's right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He got mail. Yes. Okay. Well, that's about him. I mean, he looks like he's been through hell and back right now. So he doesn't look like the healthy man that you saw before.
Right. Felipe, you want to go ahead and describe Calder?
Calder's fairly unassuming, kind of blends in as a refugee currently. Short cropped dark hair, fading into a beard, dark beard, and mostly refugee clothes, leather armor, a longbow actually by his side, and spear as well.
Okay. And Merrick, want to describe Antonio?
Antonio's about slightly above average height. He's got reddish brown hair, about shoulder length. He's wearing a mud brown robe. You can see leather armor. He's currently holding a sword, and he's swarthy. Definitely looks Mediterranean, and he's got bright green eyes.
Cool. And so, Philip, why don't you go ahead and describe Albin as he walks in?
Albin is Swiss man, his late 20s. Looks like he's probably from an urban background. Shortish blonde hair. Probably a bit scruffy in the face by now, though. Wearing some chainmail armor and equipped with a heavy crossbow and a halberd.
Nice.
Chainmail. These guys were loaded. 3 guns, chainmail.
Yeah.
Well, if we're not going to kill you, you might as well come up and have a drink. Eat some donkey.
Yes, there's donkey. Fresh roasted.
Get some of that hot donkey.
That sounds so wrong.
Hey, after weeks on the road with no food, it sounds so right.
Serve him up the special long meat part of it.
Oh, dude, come on.
What? It's rib meat.
Yeah, we got to break him in.
So what happened here? What's with all the bodies?
Oh, welcome to the Inn of the Betrayer, as I'm liking to call it now. We had stopped for, stopped to rest, get some food and drink in us. We had been traveling down the road for a while. Had a harrowing experience in a cornfield recently. That's a story for another time, though. And our gracious guests, hosts, who were clearly not innkeepers of any kind, decided to give us the midnight special of a blade in the gut. So we, not liking this meal particularly, decided to return the favor much more efficiently than they did.
And the donkey in the cart?
Oh, a poor donkey. They killed him because they're cowards, and that was the only thing they could kill, apparently.
Spaniards, and Jan spits.
This is donkey number 3.
Apparently no one ever taught them how to properly fuck a donkey.
That's right, he does say shit like that, doesn't he?
Unfortunately, the donkey died before you have the opportunity.
It's too bad he couldn't have lived longer. I would have fucked him real good, but instead, we eat him.
So what's the plan now, boys?
Well, apparently, they were in service of some odd temple nearby. There is some, I don't know, some sort of sex ritual going on, I think. Someone's gathering power. Probably for no good. Indeed.
Half of those men, Jan gestures towards the pile of bodies, half of them came from there, I think. They came walking down a trail I saw behind the inn. When we arrived, there were only 3 men here. Or was it 4? 4 men, yes. One of them ran off and came back with 3 more from that pathway I mentioned. What was the whole sex cult thing? Who would they talk to about that?
Well, the innkeeper, and I make air quotes, innkeeper, was very interested in getting us to go there to meet his lady.
Yeah, he only spoke to you about that, though.
Well,
I suppose because you spoke his filthy tongue.
Indeed. And then when I would not answer him, he sent a man into my room to stab me to death. But they only stab blankets. And then they tried to stab all of us. Poor Cole got stabbed quite a bit.
Yes, quite a duel between Cole and the innkeeper. That battle lasted the whole time, yes?
It did, really, yeah.
I killed one of them.
That was not the innkeeper that he battled. That was one of the guys that came back from the love temple.
Oh,
Oh. He must have been blessed.
The innkeeper was killed downstairs by Jan, I believe.
right.
They all look alike. The dark, especially.
So, we're just we're just here to get some rest. That's the scope of it. Albin.
Then tomorrow we'll go and kill the rest of the cult and steal all the treasure from their temple. Yes?
I would not be adverse to that. Whatever magics are working out there cannot be good.
Well, it looks like Cole has gotten the worst of it again. Which guy did you piss off?
I don't know. Happens all the time. Only thing is, I'm calling myself lucky. I didn't die. So far, I
Indeed.
haven't died. Came close, but I have not yet to die. That
Indeed.
which doesn't makes us stronger.
We could call him Cole the Pincushion, or we could call him Cole the Undiable.
Well, I suppose if a cornfield can't kill you, you can't expect some half-assed Spaniard in a bar in the middle of an inn in the middle of the night to do it.
That damn guy took like 3 shots and still was coming. Awful. I don't know where he got his power from.
Maybe he was just a really horny bastard.
All fighting for the donkey, eh?
So, how far away is this temple?
We have no real way of knowing.
Do we know the direction?
Within walking distance.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Those
Sure.
guys were. That guy left. He was back, half an hour later with these? So maybe 15 minutes walk that path.
Good. That's probably true. So not far.
Should we even wait till morning? Or maybe we should go now?
Well, we should definitely wait, unless we want to leave Cole behind.
What? He's not going to get better that fast.
True.
But fine. I'm not opposed to a good night's sleep.
Why don't we just take a couple? Why rush?
I don't think we want to leave it that long.
If we wait too long, they may come here looking for us.
Yeah, but we're fortified. And we have food.
Not much. The
And
donkey
drink.
meat won't keep forever.
This thing's probably pretty flammable.
Maybe. Maybe if we have someone among us or 2 people among us that are good at stealth, they could go down and spy where this place is. See what's going on from the outside before we rush in.
Let's just go in the day.
Oh, if we're going to stay more than one night anyway, I don't think we should do it here. What's to say they don't just come back here and set the inn on fire while we're barricaded inside? Yes, it's a fortification, but it's also a trap. I've seen too many sieges. I know how those end.
Is there a town nearby or any other farmsteads or anything like that?
Nah, nothing we saw. If you came the same way as us, you know there's nothing for days. These woods probably go on for another day or 2.
I agree that it's best that we probably keep moving.
Come on, drink up, lads. We should get a good night's sleep, so we can get up not too long after sunrise. Maybe we
Keep
should.
a rotating guard through the night.
Yes, I was just going to say the same thing. I'll volunteer for the first watch.
Yeah, I got the most sleep. I could probably stay up the rest of the night.
I'll take the last watch.
Yes, and then that means Cole and Antonio they can sleep. I'll take the first watch. You take a double watch in the middle, Calder, and then Albin can take the last watch. Yes.
Sounds good.
I'll go and get. You know what? I'll go upstairs to my bed that I was not going to sleep in the night before and sleep in my bed.
Yeah. That wasn't the room that was set on fire, was it?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I'll go to the master bedroom where it has a nice fluffy bed.
Yeah, it does.
Other than that one. Shut. I'm gonna lock the door and the window.
And there's plenty of extra rooms too. There's plenty of rooms, plenty of beds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The night will pass, and nobody else will come to the inn and disturb you.
Very good.
Morning, Alvin. You're on the last watch. The sun rises. It's all pretty quiet.
All right. I will go about and wake everyone up. Recommend we all get a one last belly full of warm donkey.
That's what she said.
How are we gonna? What should we do with all of our gear that was on the cart, guys? Should we leave
Yeah,
it here? Should we stash it?
Yeah, we gotta do something with it because it was in my former room that I used, or I was going to use last night. That's where I moved it to from the cart. So it's still in there, and we need to do something with it. There's quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to bring it all. So what do you think? Lock it in a room?
What do I want to have memorized here? Oh, you know what? Let's not use that. Use this. And that. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we have a night sleep, by the way. So Rob, you're below half of your hit points. So you get 1 hit point back.
Okay. Got 3 hit points now. Yay.
Same for Jan. Jan was also below half, so he gets 1 hit point back. Anybody else down hit points?
No, I was at full.
I was down 3.
Okay. Yep, I got your spells.
All right.
You're down 3, Philip. So that's not even close to half. You get to roll. So let me double check there. On a night's rest, it might only be when you're in bed rest that you get a D3. I just want to double check that one more time. Healing. Damage. Second. Nope. I gotta look. Oh, healing. Here's healing. So, hit points remaining. Okay. So, taking a shift doesn't damage. Characters who have at least half their hit points can also recover an additional 1d3 hit points by resting a full day. Okay. So, for 1 night's rest. Actually, I beg to differ. Sorry, Rob and Jan. You guys gain nothing. You don't get a hit point back for a night's rest when you're below half. you need a full day, full 24 hours of bed rest to gain back a hit point. Sorry. And those of you who were at half or higher gain back 1 hit point for a night's rest. There we go. That's how it works. I always forget. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do I need to rest up longer for anybody?
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to.
I mean, that's what I was trying to say. Is we shouldn't go anywhere on death's door.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can't stay here if we're going to need time to rest and recuperate.
Yeah, we can stay. I mean, you guys stay. Well, I'll keep watch.
You need to rest and recover as well. And keeping watch, I don't know if that'll help.
These are just scratches. I'll be fine. I got my bow. We could have Ignacio do rounds searching the grounds. He seems to be good at that.
He's one of the ones that needs rest, though, isn't
Mhm.
Yeah, he is. He
Okay.
definitely needs rest.
Let's just take our chances.
Did we happen upon, before we got to this place, some kind of brook or river with some trees around it or anything? You know, like maybe a few miles back?
Yes. Yes, there's a river nearby.
Because we're kind of sitting targets right here. They know we're here. They know their men are supposed to be here, and they don't show up. And
Mm-hmm.
my idea, I mean, I'm sure, like everybody, a lot of the people, we need to move off of here and hide.
Who is this they you speak of?
The other people that's probably in that cave. I don't think we saw all of them, or other people around this area. That priestess only had, how many men did we kill? What was it, 10? Whatever
you
it was.
killed 7 men.
7 men. That's not very many for a goddess, that they talk about. This is my opinion. I'm weak. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I don't have much of a choice. So. But that's just my opinion.
I mean, if you go out into the wilderness, you have to deal with the elements, infection, wild animals, scarecrows, tentacles coming up from the ground. You know.
Okay, I'm helpless, so I'm not even gonna take a vote in this. You guys decide, and I'll go along with whatever you decide. I've lived this long. I will live it long.
I'd rather be surrounded within walls than surrounded without.
I mean, I can keep watch during the day. I'm healthy enough if you all want to get a full day's rest.
What would a full day's rest do for us? And Cole is on his last legs at the moment.
I mean, it'll get him.
Full day's rest means he can gain back a hit point.
Yeah,
1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
get him off of death's door, maybe.
Same for Jan. Full day's rest for anybody who's at half or higher gets a D3 hit points back.
Yeah,
Or
so
if anybody else who's healthy
You
enough.
know-
After a full day of rest, the character cannot engage in any strenuous activity, including but not
Travel.
limited to traveling, fighting, researching, running, searching, hunting, foraging, and they must have adequate food and water.
Which we currently have. Now, if we go out,
Yeah, we can't.
nobody will heal at all,
Right.
and
And
we
we'll
could
be sitting
possibly
ducks.
still get attacked.
Mm-hmm. At least, yeah. I guess we're gonna have to stay here. I mean, as much as I don't like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you can't heal while traveling, then it's no good to go anywhere. Here it is.
Yeah.
All right. So be it.
We're gonna have to stay here. Yeah.
We locked up.
be
We
it.
barricaded the back door after we killed them, and we barricaded the front door with the cart, if I remember right. True.
Yeah.
Okay. And the shutters. We shuttered all.
Did you? No, I don't know if you didn't barricade it with the cart. No, the cart was still outside, but
I thought we moved it in through the door and we put it against the front door.
No.
no, because I said it was gonna be hard for you to get it inside
Ah.
and through the doors. It wouldn't fit through the doors.
Hmm.
You probably had other stuff barricaded up against it.
Yeah.
We might have been talking about the back door because the back door opens a different way than the front door.
Right. The back door opened inward.
Yeah, the front door is open outward. The back door opens inward. I think. Yep.
Yeah, we might as well scrawl a sign that says closed.
Sure.
Put plague on it. That'll keep people away.
Good idea.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right. Yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, I'll prepare like a sign that warns of the plague in every language I know, which isn't a
Yeah,
lot.
let's shutter things up. And if there's a well out there, let's try to get as much water as we can in here.
Or actually, you know what? No, you would just there would be like a symbol that you would just paint on the side of something that would state there's basically plague, right? Yeah,
Probably.
like a big X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there a cellar in this place?
Sure, there is. Yeah, that's how that's the only way they can keep beer cool.
Yeah. Well, let's haul that beer up and throw the bodies down there.
Okay. Beer's gonna get
Well,
room temperature, but yeah.
warm beer is better than dead stink.
True. Okay. Cool. You guys can do that. Move the bodies down to the zone. I assume by you guys, I mean, of course, those of you who are not too badly injured, like Calder and Antonio.
Right. Not a problem.
And Albin.
Yep.
Who is fresh as a daisy.
Just in time to help us move a bunch of dead bodies.
Right.
That time.
You remember what happened last time? The party started moving a bunch of dead bodies around, right?
Right. Luckily, we know how these ones died.
Yeah, those were plague bodies, in fairness. That's why everybody died, Philip, from before, because they got involved with grave digging in Karlstadt and moving plague bodies around.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah, they all
Yep.
got, they all got the plague.
We got roped by a witch, and then we killed her.
So, okay, yep, you could do that. Bodies in the cellar, beer up. Get as much water from the well as you can. Just fill every container you possibly can. So you have plenty of water inside in case of potential siege.
I'm sure there's like an empty couple of kegs we can use to fill up too. Oh yeah, every container. Duh. Oh, never mind. You just already said that. I'm just, compartmentalizing everything. I'll shut up.
Has everyone already thoroughly searched this inn for anything valuable or interesting?
Well, we did give it a cursory search,
Yeah, pretty much.
but yeah, there's not much here.
Scoured it. Okay.
I mean, there's some clothes and some bedding and stuff upstairs. There was a few weapons and some armor, but you guys grabbed all that stuff, I think, right? So I know Jan had grabbed the crossbow
and the perfume.
Yeah. Did he write down? Yeah, he wrote down that crossbow right here. Perfume and jewelry. Yep.
There was an extra short sword as well that he hid with the crossbow.
Yeah, he's got that here too.
Excellent.
Okay. Cool.
Is there a? I'm guessing there's a fireplace, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys think we should burn these bodies?
In the fireplace?
Yeah, probably not. With the smoke and
Bury 'em?
everything, obviously you came to us because you smelled the cooking.
It's
And
true.
if we're trying to cast this off as a plagued, we should probably just lay as quiet as possible.
Mm.
Yeah, the stink would probably help with that. All right.
Okay.
Is there shutters on all the windows, even the upstairs windows, even the master bedroom?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's make sure they're all
You'd
locked
need to
up.
have shutters for the weather and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Around 10 o'clock-ish, a little after 10 in the morning, there will be a voice from outside, a woman's voice in German calling out, Yoo-hoo! Is anybody inside? Hello? And just give me 2 seconds. I need to grab a beer.
Antonio,
Yes.
Okay.
you probably realize this already, but answer her in Spanish.
Right.
Should we just
Hello?
ignore her?
Is there anybody alive in there?
I will hold a rag to my face and like drag my move towards shuffle towards the door and thump against it. Thump. No. And in Spanish say, no, do not come. It's much sickness inside. Go away.
I'm sorry. Do you speak German? I do not understand your language.
And just keep repeating that. And then, yeah.
If you are sick, the goddess can help you.
Just keep repeating.
Okay. Very well.
I'm gonna go upstairs and get a peek of her from the window.
Tell her
I-
something like the foreigners had the plague.
I hear other voices in there. How many of you are there? Doesn't anyone speak German?
I just make a look at everyone and just kind of make that helpless kind of.
Very well. Since we cannot communicate, I will let the priest know. Perhaps we will come back with some men to help you. You're peeking out the window to get a look at her. You see a beautiful blonde woman in a nice kind of country dress, and she starts walking back up towards the path.
Um,
I'll say she's gone. She was. quite fetching. But I think we should prepare for more killing.
Yeah, did she say goddess?
She
If you
did.
speak German, then you would have heard that, yes.
We don't know. We don't speak German.
Albin does. He's Swiss.
Am I the only one that speaks German in here?
I think so.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I will let these guys know what she said. She said something about a goddess, and she's going to let the priest know that we're here, and that they're going to come back with some men.
Should I go kill her?
I feel like I probably should have shot her while she was at the door, but it didn't seem super prudent.
A beautiful, helpless woman? Let me do it.
All right. I mean, I could go back and call for her in German. Do you want me to do that?
Sure, I'll sneak out the back.
All right. All right, so if he's going to go around and get a good bead on the path, yeah, I'll open up the front door and call out to her in German. Wait, please come back. We need help.
Oh, so you do speak German. What is wrong? What has happened to you?
We have sick men in here.
How many?
It appears to be the plague. Don't come too close.
That is okay. You should come with me. I'll take you to the temple. The goddess can heal you.
The who? Which goddess are you talking of?
The goddess of love. She is a servant of the great Mollusca.
What is her name?
Well, we just call her the goddess. I do not know her name. She does not speak German. She does not speak at all, I'm afraid.
These men are very sick. Would you be willing to lend a hand if we can?
Oh, I am but one woman. I could go and get some help from the other followers. How many men do you have?
There are two here.
Only two. What of the others? There should have been at least 7 there.
They're
Not
no
counting
longer with us.
yourself.
You've died.
Oh, poor Miguel.
Yes, I tried to look after them the best that I could, but I'm afraid I'm not a doctor.
Well, I will go back and get some help. Wait, 2 including yourself? Perhaps I could help.
Could you? We'd be very grateful.
But how do I know this isn't a trick? How do I know that you're not trying to trap me? No, I should go get some help from my friends. Yes, that's what I will do. And she turns and starts to walk away. At which point, Jan will fire his light crossbow. What is the damage on a light crossbow? Excuse me. Melee weapon. Oops, that's prices. That's not damage.
Heavy is 1d8.
Light crossbow is probably 1d6. It's classes, equipment. Light crossbow is 1d6. Okay, now she's going to be an armor class 12 because she's not armored. What is his modifier? +1 for dex, +2 total for missile. So I rolled a 9. That's an 11. His sneak attack gets +2 for being a sneak attack. He doesn't have any points put into sneak attack, though, so he doesn't get any additional bonuses. So he just gets +2, so that makes it a 13. He hits her.
I thought he had 2 in sneak attack.
He has 1, which is... Oh, well, no, he has 1 in sneak attack. You're right. Yeah, so we would get a +2, so it'd be 15. Because that's right. Sneak attack starts with a base of 0. I forgot about that. Good point. So yeah, he shoots her. So it does do double damage. Let me check how many hit points she has. Yeah. He shoots her with the crossbow, and she collapses to the ground.
Nice.
Got her.
Hey, let's go get her and drag her back, Jan.
Get her and do what?
Drag her back, or carry her back to the inn.
All right, so he'll go over and grab her by the ankle, start dragging her.
I'll pick up the front end so we're not just straight up dragging her.
It's funny. She doesn't look Spanish.
She didn't sound Spanish either.
She's not? Well, she was obviously working with them. He spits on her corpse.
I'm gonna search through her stuff, see what she's got on her.
Nothing. Just a dress.
All right, well, guys, they know we're here. They're gonna know soon that their girl didn't come back, so we're gonna have to do something.
Or maybe they'll do nothing. Why did they only send a girl? Perhaps we've already killed all their best men.
Yeah, just wait it out.
Ones, but I don't know how many are in their cult.
Oh, you should have
What
asked.
their numbers are. Yeah, I probably should have.
Or maybe they won't send anyone else now.
Yeah, why would they send more people? To die will be the black spot, the pit of hell to their, what is it? Temple of love.
Yeah, what was she saying to you anyway?
Did she mention any names?
Not of people. She mentioned that their goddess is the servant of some being with a crazy name I didn't recognize.
Too bad.
Sounds fucked up. She said the goddess doesn't go by any name.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. How do they know who to worship?
I have no idea.
I wish you could remember the name.
Can't I remember the name?
It's something like mollusk or mullet.
Yeah, well, I heard it, but I wasn't there, so...
What's your intelligence, Alban?
It is 15.
Roll a d20.
Alright. 3.
She said his name was Mollusca.
Does that ring any bells?
No.
Okay. Mollusca.
Like
Not-
snails?
What it sounds like. I wasn't aware that. Well, interesting. Snails are hermaphroditic. Perhaps this is a goddess and a god all in one.
Escar goddess. Alright, well, what are we gonna do? Should we keep resting? Should we...
Yeah, let's see what happens.
We haven't even had a whole day yet. Yeah.
Okay. You keep resting. So nobody else comes that day. So you get a full day's rest. So Rob and Jan, sorry, I should say Jan and Cole get 1 hit point back each. Calder, you get a D3. Antonio, you were uninjured, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh wait, no, Calder, you're not resting a full day, are you? Because you were doing watch and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
right.
So you just get 1 hit point back.
That's fine.
I just spend my time then when I'm not having to do other things, perusing the book and reading it and studying and all that, getting familiar,
Okay. Next day,
practicing hand gestures and things.
you're just gonna keep on resting. The next day, nobody comes. Guys who are injured can each get another hit point back. Oh, Jan is actually above the halfway point, so he'll take a D3. And he gets 1 hit point back. That was a lousy roll of a D3. Day
Yeah,
3.
Yeah, it's like 4 days at least, 4 to 5 days. I gotta get an extension cord to plug in the laptop, but I'll be back.
Go ahead and do that. So day 3 passes. Nobody comes. Jan recovers 3 hit points. 1 hit point for Cole. 1 hit point, assumedly, for Calder, which would be enough. I think three hit points. I think brings him back to full, if I recall correctly. Anyway.
I know. Look, I think I can roll. So I thought I had low. What is it, Constitution or? No,
Well, so this is the 3rd day, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be up to 5 hit points now. I think your maximum was 11 or 12.
Right now, that's sheet. Hold on.
So you'd still be on 1 point until maybe the next day, if that's correct. But actually,
Okay.
you leveled up last time, didn't you?
Yes.
True.
So what is your maximum hit points?
Trying to look through my papers to find out where I wrote it down at.
Oh,
That PDF I can't manage. Yeah. So
okay.
I'll just go by what I had last time for now until I can find it.
I seem to recall you rolling in the session, but I can't remember what you rolled.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I think I have it here. I'll be looking for it.
Okay,
Get the 5, I guess.
cool. 4th day. Nobody else comes. They seem to have given up on sending emissaries. And Jan will gain 2 hit points back. Philip, you back yet? Felipe, I mean.
No, I'm not back yet.
I guess not. Okay. So we'll go for a 5th day. Why not?
All right.
I know Rob could use another hit point. Get another hit point back, Rob. And Jan gets back to full now. Jan is healed. I feel like a new man again.
Ready to fuck horses, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Good man. Good man.
If only I had some horses to fuck.
There is a distinct lack of horses in the area.
And how's Cole doing?
He's gained 5 hit points back. He should be up to 7 hit points now, which I'm pretty sure is still not half. Because I think he gained back. I think he gained 5 or 6 hit points on his level up. So his maximum should be either a 16 or 17, I think. Yeah, he was banged up pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I only have 6 total, so.
You only have 6 total? You're a fighter?
No, I'm a specialist, level 2.
Oh, you're a specialist. Oh, man, you rolled poorly. Because you must have had like 4 at least at level 1, right? Or
Probably.
what's the minimum for a specialist?
It's been a
6,
while.
I think, isn't it?
What's your constitution modifier?
0.
Okay, so no modifier. At least it's not a negative. Minimum hit points for a specialist at level 1 is 4. Yeah, so you must have gained 1 level. You must have gained 1 hit point at level 2. Yikes.
Ouch.
5. Oh, 6. You said you have 6. You could have gained 2. Yeah. Still, you're almost at the minimum possible for your level.
That's why I was wondering why he wasn't fine yet.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, it's been 5 days. I assume that's enough. I think you were only down 3 hit points anyway, right, Philip? So Calder should be back to full.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, did you find your maximum hit points yet?
Yeah, that's something I have written down. I got to figure out a way to get the character sheet on a Word document. That's what I'll do this week, is copy it over. That way I can change it easily. I found out, I think when I raised up the level, I wrote this down as +1 D8 HP, which would be the hit point, +1 to base to hit. Saves all go down by 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you never rolled that D8 for the hit points?
He did in order to stay alive. I think he got a 6.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so put your maximum hit points at 17 now, because you were at 11 before, right?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
So your maximum hit points should be 17.
Thanks.
And it's 5 days of resting, so you should be at 7 now.
Right, I got that down. So, okay. So the total hit points was
Total hit points should be 17.
17. Okay, I'm writing that down now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not making all this out into something I can do during the game. I can.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why you can't modify the PDF. That's weird.
I don't know. I got Adobe. I need to probably switch to like Foxit or something that'll allow me to.
I use Adobe.
Do you really? I don't know.
You got Adobe. You should have Adobe DC, since you can use the Call of Cthulhu character sheets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have the same reader that I have. I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe I'm just not figuring out how you go into it, because it tells me every time I want to edit it, it tells me I need to buy.
Really? What the fuck? That's dodgy. Man, it's free.
Yeah, I know.
It's so weird. I do it on a free version. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll have to see about getting your character transcribed over to a Word document like what I've got here for Ignacio's character.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll take a time out and do it this week.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been 5 days now. Nobody else has come. The emissaries from the Temple of Love have ceased.
So
what do you want to do?
Ready to go check this place out yet? Gents.
Oh, I am ready. I, however, am not the best when it comes to laying down the hurt.
I am not the best when it comes to taking the hurt.
That too.
So should we...
Well, we can't wait forever.
Well, let's talk about our long-term goals. What's the plan? Are we going to England?
Yes, we've been over this before. We're walking to Amsterdam. From there, we'll get a ship to England.
Right.
Well, we could just go on our way to Amsterdam.
True. Do we need to take care of whatever is going on in this temple? Is that...
We
And
need
yes,
money.
there is that, and I'll bet there's plenty of it in that temple.
Ships are not cheap, even if we're just buying passage.
Very true.
Calder, aren't you an adventurer? Don't you want to see what's in this temple?
I'd really like to make it to England. I don't want any of my past to catch up with me.
So we need to avoid the army, at least.
Oh, we've been sleeping in this inn for 5 days.
Yeah, we should get a move on.
Probably stinking in here with all of us in here. In this inn.
I mean, you
Oh,
look pretty mobile.
I can walk around. I've got just about as much hit points as our new friend does.
As much as you had at
You've got
second
more.
level.
Yeah, that's true.
Shall we then venture to the temple of the slut?
I'm down.
I'm down too.
Are we burning this place down?
That might not be a bad idea.
I mean, we gotta keep our stuff somewhere, though. Unless
Yeah,
we-
we need to hide it, bury it, something. Because I got that chest full of monies and then a few items.
Yeah, well, I don't want to keep anything in the inn.
All right.
Well,
let's
again, if
bury
we-
it then.
If we don't make it out of there, then it's not going to do us any good anyway, so...
We can put it on the cart and we can pull the cart ourselves.
Yes.
2 men should be able to pull it easy enough. Who's the strongest?
I'm fairly strong.
What's your strength?
Oh, mine, I think it's 12, actually. Yeah, I actually have a 12 strength.
What's yours, Cole?
Strength is back to the sheet. My strength is damn it.
It's 13 or higher anyway, somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's 13 plus 1. Yeah.
13, okay. And what about yours, Calder?
13.
There you go. Calder and Cole. They're obviously the strongest ones. He looks at Albin just to make sure.
That's was there straw or anything in the barn or the well, I guess they didn't have a barn, but was there any straw around outside?
There'd probably be some kind of straw around.
I want to camouflage your stuff that we're putting.
Well, there was straw mattresses in the beds, remember?
Right.
Okay, let's cover up our goodies that we have in the wagon with as much straw as we can.
Are there any bottles of wine or liquor or anything like
Yeah.
that we can haul
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
I think we should take as much of that as we can, because if nothing else, we can sell it.
Ooh, good idea.
If we crap out at the cult house.
This is before the age of distilled liquors, right?
No, there would have been distilled alcohol.
Insofar as
Like schnapps would be really popular in the region, I'm sure.
so that's flammable, correct?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about fuel to start a fire. It hasn't been raining.
No, but we could actually light the bottle with a fuse in it, and throw it.
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about fuel to start a fire. It hasn't been raining. No, but we could actually light the bottle, light the bottle with a fuse in it, and throw it.
And throw it. We needed to burn something from a distance.
It's true.
If we don't use it there, we'll just drink it
Yeah.
eventually.
Either way.
The Chinese first distilled liquor from rice beer in 800. Is that CE? No, before Christ. 800 BC. The Romans were producing distilled beverages, though no references are found in their writings before 100 years CE. Production of distilled spirits was reported in Britain before the Romans arrived. Yeah. So anyway, just distillations all over the place. There are some government controls that date back to the 17th century, which is what you're in right now. So.
Oh yeah, we're good then.
Mm-hmm. So you guys got to load up the cart with lots of extra like barrels of beer and some schnapps and stuff.
Yeah.
As the two fighters that have to pull it are looking at all this extra weight being added on.
That's bullshit.
They'll appreciate it later.
Yeah, probably.
They'll
Oh,
either
my
sell it or
delicate
they'll
condition.
forget
My
about it.
delicate condition. Oh.
So, do we have a story? Like, if they ask where we got this stuff and where, I mean, obviously,
Why do we need a story? We're just going to go in there and kill them and take all their loot, right?
Sounds. I mean, they can't be up to any kind of good.
No, not at all.
No, they're working with the Spanish bastards, the ones that tried to kill us all in our sleep.
That's
The one
true.
that killed the innkeeper, his wife, and the daughter. That's
And your donkey.
Yes, and donkey number 3. Damn it.
That is, yes. So, whoever they are, they really don't deserve our consideration.
Number 3? Whoa, you're really hard on your donkeys.
And I guess there wasn't anything else that much of a value in there, right? What's his name? Already got the, what was it, jewelry? And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Like, Cole has the chest, has a chest with the party treasure in it, basically. But
Oh, right. And if there's any preserved meats, like, I don't know.
There are
some
not.
sausages, nothing dried now.
they're not. The brigands had gone through most of the food. There was some like old
Okay.
moldy bread and moldy cheese.
Okay. Well, I guess we're ready to set off.
Actually, you guys are probably pretty hungry. You've been living off of one donkey between the 5 of you for 5 days. Yeah.
I could do with a meal.
You probably had to revert to rations. I can't imagine the donkey meat lasted more than a few days.
You'd be surprised how far you could stretch a donkey.
Maybe. Wow. Maybe you're right. We'll say you got 5 days out of it. Okay. All right, you start making your way up the path.
Yep.
So as you're moving up this path, the path goes uphill, much to the chagrin of the poor bastards pulling the cart. It is a dirt path. It's not a road. It's not smooth. Also, much to the chagrin of the guys pulling the cart. It's hard work. You're working up a sweat real quick, Cole and Calder. And the forest gets thicker and darker as you're moving away from the road, the nice cleared road that had gone through the forest that you were on before.
I will have my bow at the ready.
Oh, did you burn the inn, or did you?
Are we going to burn the inn?
No.
Okay.
If we do that, we're telling them we're not in there anymore. So.
True.
And we're telling them we're on the way.
And also, I mean, eventually somebody will find the place and hopefully put it back into, proper use.
If they don't die of fright when they see the bodies in the basement.
Well, hopefully they'll have rotted to bone by then.
So as you're moving along, and the morning is getting on. Given the fact that you are hauling this heavily laden cart, I'm going to say the normal 15-minute walk is actually going to turn into an hour-long walk.
Okay.
Because those guys are really slow pulling that cart uphill on a rough dirt path. Yeah. In fact, probably others have to get behind and push to help.
Sure, I can help.
Mm-hmm. But eventually, you hear sound from up ahead. You hear the braying of a mule and the neighing of a horse.
Well then, I say we leave the cart here, rest up for a bit.
Right, we're going to spend another 5 days waiting here. No.
You can stop anyway with the cart if you wish. But you heard animal sounds. You heard a horse and a donkey, it sounded like.
John was pretty good about sneaking around whenever we were
Yeah.
in. John, could you go up and check for us with your...
Yeah, fine. Wait here. Yeah, he sneaks off, and I mean, within seconds, he's out of sight. You have no idea where he went.
Nice.
He goes off the path into the trees and disappears.
So
You don't hear anything except for the occasional braying of the donkey.
Should we go ahead and hide the cart?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, try to move the cart off the road.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I want strength rolls from Philip, Rob, from all four of you.
All right.
Roll a d20 and just compare it to your strength.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 14 compared to a 10.
Okay, that's a fail.
I succeeded.
You
I
succeeded.
rolled a 2 compared to a 12.
And how did Cole do?
I rolled a 12. My strength right now is 7, but my...
No, your strength is 13. You have 7 hit points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yep. That's fine. That's 3 successes is enough to get it safely off without breaking a wheel or anything. If you'd only had 2 successes out of the 4 of you, I would have had one of the wheels break probably. But Cole succeeded, so he manages. So you get it off the path a bit and can kind of push it into some bushes and conceal it.
Yep, and cover the track of the wheels through the dirt.
And Jan comes back out of nowhere. He just pops up right behind you and scares the shit out of you. All right. We're in luck. There's a horse and 2 donkeys up there. And another cart. Looks like they use it probably for carting water and stuff. I don't know. All I saw, and it was like, it looked like furs and a couple of barrels. I assume they use it for supplies. There's some kind of chanting coming from inside the building. The building is real old looking, and it goes into the side of a big hill. 2 layers like. The front one has these kind of pillar-like looking design to the stonework. And then the back one is a little more plain. Tiled roofs. Right into the side of the big hill. Some kind of chanting coming from inside, but I couldn't understand what they're saying.
What's the building made of?
Stone.
So it's a proper building then.
Yes. Looks very old.
I say let's just take the donkeys and horses and go.
What?
Bad idea.
And give up the treasure?
Did you see treasure?
How many voices did you think you heard?
Just one.
Just one voice chanting.
Go see if there's any treasure.
I'm not going in there alone.
I'll back you up. But we're only going so far. If there's no treasure,
What
skip
if
it.
We should all go.
what if we get close but stay out of sight, and then
What if we just kill everybody as they come out?
I was gonna say make some kind of like throw some rocks at their horse and donkeys and see if we can't get the animals to make a commotion and get everybody and get at least somebody from inside to come out and see what's up. See if we can't get them to come out.
That's a smart plan.
Would like to hear this chanting, too.
Come on, let's all go up there quietly.
Lead the way.
Follow
Show
me.
us.
So you jump. I'm not gonna make you make stealth rolls though, because there's nobody outside keeping watch or anything. Yeah, eventually you do see this building. You see there's a big kind of. It's basically a big hill. Some places they might consider it a small mountain, but it's really just a big hill. And coming out of the side of this hill, looks like it's built right into the side of the hill, is this building made of stone. Looks like really old stonework. Do any of you guys have any architecture skill?
No.
Everybody can roll anyway. Roll d6. If you roll a 1, everybody gets a base 1.
I succeeded.
You
No.
succeeded? Okay, Calder, you recognize this. You've seen buildings with similar style before. It looks like, well, you're not 100% sure, but it's like Greco or Roman. Old.
I'll convey to what I know.
I think it's Greek or Roman.
And how close are we able to get while still being hidden?
Well, the clearing around of trees around the building is pretty close. I mean, you can get up to maybe, I'm going to say 20, 25 feet.
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
when I
that
get,
said, if anybody comes out looking for you, you're going to have to make a stealth roll to make sure they don't see you. But you have concealment. Doesn't necessarily mean you're well hidden.
right. Okay, so as soon as we get to like settle into an area where I can hear the chanting,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Language.
Okay. The chanting is in German. You can recognize it, Alden.
Oh, okay.
You can cast it.
I will let them know before he needs
Okay.
to
So,
cast the spell and figure it out.
oh, if you say that they're speaking in German, then
Yeah,
I'll-
you would recognize the language probably,
Can I,
even though you don't
are we
speak it.
close enough that I can
Oh,
make
okay.
out
I
anything
thought it
they're
was some
saying?
Eldritch language.
Yes, you can make out what he's saying. He's chanting in a booming voice, male voice. A dark, defiling specter from the wastes, horrendous terror from the tundras of Erg, his fringe encrusted with adamantine plates, dripping maw of molten obsidian. The Grand Vizier to the Sultan of Slime, beholder of he whose face is the void. His name, profane, the slug of revelation. His radula swallowing galaxies whole. Insane, deranged, personified negation. Drags infidels into the blackest of holes. Reexorog, the lord of all, protector of what lies beyond. The greatest of the chosen ones, anointed of the nether slugs. For us to see his glistening skin is to know true pain within the flames. Ejected from his pneumastomy, defender of the mucus throne.
All right, I'll translate this into Dutch or English as it's.
Yeah, one of those languages you have no idea. You've never heard of galaxies. You don't know what the hell that even means.
Wait, me?
Yeah,
I speak-
any of you. I don't think they had a concept of a galaxy
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
no,
17th
no,
century.
right. Probably not.
They're barely figuring out stuff about planets and stuff. And
Sounds like some dark shit, boys.
it goes on. For mortals
Awesome.
cannot leave behind their coils within this place confined. A paradise you'll never know. For death is all the future holds. The great attractor of outer dark awaits beyond the light of the brightest stars. For in eternity his hunger grows. From spheres of chaos and the vast unknown. For war, for plague, famine, and death. His tendrils stretched innumerable prongs that rip and tear apart the fabric of worlds. Depraved, his lust for annihilation reduces stars into ashes and dust. Voracious appetite for deconstruction, fear the shaker of foundations. Harbinger of shadow, show me the endless void, where all is sorrow and there is naught left to destroy. And then you hear some kind of a response, basically kind of like a, you don't quite make it out, but it's basically like some kind of like an amen type response from a few other voices within that aren't as strong or loud as his. Oh, what the hell's he saying?
Oh well, my intention was to translate as it was going
Oh,
on.
yeah.
So
Sorry, yeah.
that's all right. Should all.
Well, sounds like a bunch of gibberish to me. Religious mumbo jumbo. Well, on with the plan then. And Jan picks up a stone and throws it at the donkey. Meow. The donkey lets out a bray. He throws another one, and it lets out a painful bray as he whacks it in the head with the second stone. And you'll see a person come out. This one is a woman. She comes out. She's wearing a similar dress to the one that the woman you murdered 5 days ago was wearing, or 4 days ago, whatever it was. Maybe a slightly darker color, more brown than white. But she comes out and she runs over to the donkey to check on it. And you'll see a couple of men then come out and standing by the door and looking, and they're calling out to her, "What's going on?" And she says, "Oh, it's Theodore. It sounded like he was in pain." And they start looking around out into the woods. And you'll see a figure moving behind them within the doors. The doors are open. Big double doors. I didn't forget to describe the doors, but the big double doors, and they do open inwards, and they are open at the moment. But I want you all to roll stealth rolls for me. That's D6. It's a 1 if you don't have any skill.
Holy smokes, I made it.
I did not make it,
I'm
but
going
I
to give
am
you.
50 feet away.
I'll give you a +1. So whatever your stealth is, normally if you need a 1 to succeed, instead you need a 2, because you are you had time to prepare and you're in the trees.
In that case, I did make it.
You did make it, okay. How did you do, Cole? Roll a D6. You need a 2 or a 1 to succeed.
Yes, I got a 3.
Okay, nope, you did not succeed. Okay. What about Albin?
Failed as well.
Okay, Jan made his. They go, there are some men hiding in the trees, and they point right at Cole and Albin.
I'm gonna let loose with the crossbow at one of them.
And they will charge out. Those two men will charge out towards the two of you. One runs straight towards Cole. Another one runs straight towards Albin. They don't see the rest of you guys yet. And the woman will kind of like duck down behind the donkey. And the other figure will come out of the shadows and step into the doorway. And you see it looks kind of like a man standing there with these like green and purple gross-looking robes on. As he puts his hands up on the two doors looking out, but his head is replaced with like the head of an octopus or something, like the hanging down tentacles, and
Shoot it.
now it's initiative. Every roll D6.
Well, okay.
Hmm?
I wanted to have a readied action for something like that, for opponent that was worthy shooting.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you shoot, and then your initiative can take place in the round after.
All right. I actually rolled pretty good.
Okay, so Philip, you're taking a shot right away. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Rolling a D20.
Sorry, I meant Felipe.
Oh,
He had
I
it
rolled.
ready to action.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Bam! You shoot the high priest. Oh wait, roll a D10 to see if the gunshot goes off first.
Oh, it's a longbow.
Oh, it's a longbow. Never mind. What's your damage?
1.
1 point of
All
damage.
right.
Boom. Well, it'll show him. How dare you?
20 followed by the 1. How I like to roll.
We'll just call him priest. Then we have man, and woman. Priest takes 1 point of damage. Okay, now we go to the initiative rounds. So it's a D6 for initiative, plus or minus your dexterity modifier if it applies. Who is on 6?
I am.
Okay, so are my 2 guys. So, and of course, Calder is no longer hidden, but they'll still continue at their normal targets. Alvin, you can make your attack simultaneously as this guy runs up to you and pulls out a short sword to try to stab you with it.
Okay. What am I rolling?
You are rolling a D20 for attack rolls.
Okay. So I rolled a 13. Plus my ranged attack bonus of 1. 14.
Okay, that'll hit him.
Okay. And then 1d8. 6.
Nice. And what's your armor
Can
class?
I interject for a moment here
What's that?
before we move any further about that? Is Philip a specialist?
Yeah.
Do you get sneak attack bonus on ranged attacks?
Not if he's not concealed, which he's not. Not if it's not a sneak attack.
Oh, right. He did not make his concealment roll. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
that spotted me.
Got it. Okay. That's
Yep.
what I was wondering. Sorry. Back to it.
All good.
No problem. What's your armor class, Albin?
Sorry, I'm looking at my character sheet here.
With chainmail.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. He runs up and stabs you with a short sword for 2 points of damage,
Balls.
gurgling as his arrow is sticking out of his kind of right between his clavicle and his neck. And he spits blood up all over you as he then collapses at your feet. The other guy was charging Cole. Cole, what's your armor class? I think I missed. Rob, you're muted.
Find it. He has the chainmail line.
Yeah, I definitely missed then. He tries to stab you, but it does not pierce your armor. Glances off. Okay, anybody else on 6? 5?
5.
Go.
Let's see here. All right. Well, Where is Tentacle Face?
He's still standing in the doorway at the moment.
In the doorway. All right. I will. Okay, I don't know if there's any other doors out of this place, but all right, I'll stand up and I'll call out some Eldritch language and then pop and slap a force field in front of him. Boom, to keep him locked in the doorway.
So he can't come out.
Right.
That's your force of forbiddment.
Force of forbiddment.
Cool. Okay. All right. And we go to 4s.
That's me.
What do you do then?
Draw another arrow.
Yeah, you can draw an arrow and fire.
All right. I missed.
Who are you shooting at? Just out of curiosity.
Same guy.
Okay, cool. The priest guy again. Right, got it. Cool. Now, that force of forbidment, Merrick,
Yes.
it prevents him from moving through it.
Right.
What else does it do?
Okay, I'll bring it up here. So it lasts for a number of turns equal to... Oh, I'm on summon for some reason. I was looking at that and like just reoccurring why I never want to cast that spell. Let's see here. Okay, it's actually a pretty short description.
Missiles will penetrate it and can do so in either direction. Okay.
All right.
Magic arrows are disenchanted.
Right.
Okay. It doesn't block magic. Doesn't block spells. Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool. No problem. Who else is... Anybody else on 4? 3?
I got 3.
All right. Go for it, Cole. You got a guy in your face who just tried to stab you.
I'm going to use the short sword.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Okay, and D20. A D1. Let's see. The attack is a D20. Yeah, okay. And I rolled a 10. Plus.
Okay. That'll hit. Yep. Because you got a plus 6. Yep.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. And the damage is 1d6.
Correct.
And that is right here, roll that. And I got a 5.
Okay. That will kill him.
Nice.
The other man dies.
Cool.
The woman screams and runs for the temple. She can go in, right?
Yeah, she can pass through. I can only hold one creature.
She's running for the temple. Anybody else didn't go yet this round? I think that's everybody, right? Oh, Jan. I forgot about Jan. What's Jan's initiative? Yeah, Jan fires his light crossbow, hits the woman, and kills her.
Man, he is just a lady hater, isn't he?
He's a lady killer. Yeah.
Yep, that hits her right in the back of the skull, and she like actually flies forward a few feet, and then her head smashes on the stone stairs at the entrance,
Ooh.
Nice.
right in front of the priest. And it's next round initiative.
I am just maintaining, so I won't bother rolling. Or should I roll just in case?
You should roll. He can save.
All right, I'm on 4.
Yeah, roll just in case, because he might get through it, and you might want to do something else. So,
You're right.
anybody on 6? Anybody on 5?
I'm on 5. Another arrow. Should hit for 3.
What was your roll?
16.
Oh yeah, 3 more points of damage. Oh. Okay. I think that probably interrupts his spell. Yeah, that would interrupt his spell. So his spell fails. Okay, anybody else on 5? Okay, on 4, he steps back and slams the doors closed.
You don't roll that crazy magic stuff on spell failure?
No, I'm not playing with the alternative magic rules.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm playing with the rules as written before the weird magic came in. Magic's weird already, but yeah. He moves in and closes the door.
All right, so as soon as that happens, clearly he's not going to be trying to come out, so I'll just instantly drop the spell.
Okay. Jan is already searching the bodies of these men and not finding anything except for the short swords.
Was the door wooden at all?
No, the door looks to be made of bronze, perhaps.
Are there windows?
No.
He's like, fine, you can have the horse and donkey.
Well, they do owe us a donkey, that's for sure.
All right, so I guess storm the door. All the strong men.
Okay. Run over and push the door open.
Yeah.
No problem. It's not locked.
Oh.
He just slammed it shut and ran away. You can see as you push it open, there is another 30 feet in. Is it 30 feet? Yeah, another 30 feet in. There is another set of double doors which slam shut. just as you push your way in.
Okay. Anybody else in here?
No,
yeah.
this room is 30 feet across, straight from front to back, and it is 5, 10, 20, about 50 feet wide from left to right.
Okay. Chase him down.
I'm going to take one of my daggers and put under one of the doors to keep them from closing once we got it open.
Okay.
Just so they have some way of trying to close them, and that way at least we got to escape hatch if we need to.
Okay, so you running in, swing those doors open. They also open inwards into another room, which is about 70 feet wide and about 35 feet across, straight from front to back. You see him there behind an altar, a little more than halfway into the room, scooping stuff off the altar into a sack. You hear a sound of metal as he scrapes plates and candelabras and stuff into the sack. And he looks at you with an oh shit look on his face and turns and bolts for an open set of double doors behind the altar, running into the corridor.
Can I throw the spear before he gets there?
Let's roll initiative. Probably. I got a 1. 2, actually.
Okay, I'm on 4.
Yes.
How far is he?
It'd be about 25, 30 feet.
So he's at my long range on a spear.
Is it long range on a spear? Okay.
What's that mean?
Long range is -8 to hit. Let me double check. Missile weapon, missile attack, long range.
Well, I suppose I could charge.
Actually, it's
If
quicker.
he's at 30 feet, right?
Yeah, he's on the other side of the altar, but yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's do that. If I can
Okay.
reach him.
I got a 6 on initiative.
Oh, you should go first. Sorry.
I'm going to use my pistol. That's okay. I can use.
Well, he was wedging a thing under the door, so
Oh, yeah, he's an action behind me, isn't he?
yeah, he's an axe behind you.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Don't worry. It's no harm. Let me see here. Oh yeah. So where's the long range thing? Medium range or -2 to hit, -4 to hit at long range. There you go.
Okay. But I suppose since I got the spear and he's within 30 feet, I could just charge him and stab him.
You can certainly try. Yep.
Yeah,
Go
let's
for
do
it.
that. And charge does something.
Yes, that is correct. Charge does something. What does it do?
I think it's -2 to my armor class plus
That's correct. I remember
damage.
that much.
Plus damage. If a hit.
It was under. I remember
Double
it was a
damage?
weird place. Combat, attack, cast a spell, move. It's under move.
It's on a move, yeah.
13.
So you can charge, moving your full rate, doing double damage, but -2 armor class penalty. Yep.
13.
A 13. Double check. Let me see what his dexterity is. Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Double damage. So
3 points.
you rolled 2 dice. Is that what you did?
I did roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Was that? Would you rather I?
No, we'll stick with it for now, but next time just roll 1 die and double it.
Okay.
Okay, 3 points. Okay, he's hurt pretty bad. He turns and runs down the tunnel. What's your encumbrance, by the way? You're not encumbered, are you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just double checking.
I
He
don't
turns
have the cart anymore.
and runs down the dark tunnel with the sack behind him. Clink, 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 clink. In fact, he drops it halfway down the tunnel just to get better speed. You hear the the clattering sound of the sack hitting the ground.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just pursue him. Anybody else catching up too?
Jan is there kind of with you, staying behind you a bit, not wanting to run out in front of you.
I stopped in the temple to take a look around and see if I could figure out what the heck was going on here.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this altar is about 20 feet lengthwise from left to right, about 5 feet across at its edges, and in the center it kind of crescent moons inwards at the back So, and it's crescents into like just about 2 feet wide in the center. You can see there are 4 statues in the corners of this room. 2 of the statues are of some kind of they look like giant slugs or snails or something. And the other 2 statues are of big, like cephalopod, like squid-like men or something.
Must be French. Any books, texts, tomes?
Not anymore, no.
Okay.
Okay. You're going right after him, you said, right,
Yeah.
Calder? And Alban, are you with him? Cole's
If
a
I
little
can
bit
keep
behind,
up,
Jan's a
I've
little
got
bit behind, and
chainmail,
Antonio's
so
a
I'm
little bit behind.
encumbered.
Oh, you are encumbered a bit. Yeah, so you can't quite keep up. No. Okay, yep, you're at the front. So you run charging into the back. And then towards the back, you see there is kind of an eldritch glow. And you run back, and you're met by a strange sight. This is a big, like almost like a natural cavern room. This does not look to be the tunnelway leading back to it is carved, but the tunnel, the room it opens into is massive. Well, it's like probably 70 to 100 feet wide left to right, and probably another 70 feet across from front to back. And you see this priest kind of charge back behind that. In the middle of the room, there is a massive slug creature. And you see naked people lying around it, leaning up against it, 2 of which are impaled upon its penis-like, whatever you call those things, antenna. Eye stalks. Yeah, eye stalks, that's what they are. There's another woman, like, rubbing up against it there, who sees you as you walk in, and she actually, in that image, she's just caressing up against the slug, but in actuality, she has the pistol drawn, and she's going to fire at you as soon as you enter the room. Which I'll do that now. What's your armor class? That ignores 5 points of armor.
14.
What's your dexterity? No modifier, right?
My dexterity is +2.
Okay. Yeah, so that's going to hit you. Oh, wait, let me check to see if it misfires. Nope, it does not misfire. This room is damp, so there's a 2 in 10 chance of misfire. So she shoots you for 5 points of damage. Bam! As her pistol goes off. And just as she does so, you can see like this leg sticking out of the vagina-like orifice at the front of the slug. It opens, and a human being slides out in a almost like a lava flow of sticky-looking white-like goo. Smells disgusting, and you can feel the temperature of the room rise as this happens, as this person slides out in the goo and is in like a stupor. And the other people who are lying around in a stupor, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, start to groggily rise to their feet. The other 2 people impaled on the eye stalks aren't going anywhere. Now,
Did that guy completely get away from me?
he's just run behind the slug.
Okay. He outpaced me then.
Well, no, he's about the. Oh, sorry. I guess, yeah, technically. Yeah, he did. He got a better initiative. Roll initiative.
Okay, I'm on 3.
Besides which, I think you kind of slowed down when you ran into the room and saw that. It might have taken you aback for a second.
Okay, yeah, sure. To take it all in.
Mm-hmm. You're on 3. Okay, everybody roll initiative, because the rest of you can get to this room this round.
All right.
Okay. Bad guys go first. So the woman has fired her pistol. So she will draw a sword. She has a rapier and attack you. What level is she, by the way? Ooh, okay. and give her hit dice. Oh, but it's been how many days since then? Okay, yeah. So she's not level 6. She's going to be level 4. I roll her hit dice. I need 4d8. Oh, wait. Would it be d8, actually? Yeah. Fighter hit dice is d8, right?
Yes.
Cool. Just check it. 1, 2, 3. God damn, could I be any slower? 4. There we go. There's her hit points. Okay. So she charges you and attacks with the rapier Felipe, and she's going to get a 13. Your armor class is 14?
I think so. What is base armor class? 12?
12 is base, yeah.
Okay, so and then with leather armor, is that +1?
No, leather armor brings us up to 14.
Okay, then I should have a 16.
Okay. So she misses you with her rapier attack.
Right? Because +2 dex?
Yep, correct.
Okay.
She misses you with her rapier attack. The other, how many did I say again? 7, I think? 6. 6, because the one that slid out in the goo is completely unconscious and not going to be conscious for several hours. So the other 6 are rising to their feet this round. Who's on 5? Oh, wait, I forgot the priest. Sorry. Haha! This round he wasn't hit. He could cast a spell. He will cast. Ew, God, priest spells really suck. Yeah, we'll go with that. He's going to cast Command. As I recall, Command, you cannot. Yeah. Okay, target be instructed. Make target class. Must be able to speak the language of the target. Oh, no. You don't speak German, do you?
I might.
Yep. He casts a spell. Do you speak German?
I don't.
No, it doesn't work. He gives you a command, and nothing happens.
The first time that not speaking the language
Has
actually
actually
helps.
helped you. Yep. Okay. Anybody on 5?
Yep.
So you charge into the room and see the scene. It's disgusting.
So I see the lady with the pistol.
She now has a rapier drawn and is fighting with Calder near the entrance to the tunnel.
Okay, what about
Or entrance to the chamber.
the people that are rising? Are they kind of grouped together, or are they all?
They're all standing real close to the slug, like around the slug there, and they're all naked and unarmed.
So if I shot with basically the buckshot or whatever you want to call it out of the pistol, I have one loaded with that.
Mm-hmm.
Then so it would spray your general area.
You could hit 2 of them.
Okay.
And the slug?
And the slug, yeah.
Okay. I'll go for that. So the so I got to roll for an attack, right?
Nope.
But all
They
3 of them,
roll.
right?
They roll what? Saving throws, was it, Philip?
Right.
But all 3 of them, right?
Yeah, the slug and 2 of the people.
It was weird because it says it doesn't give armor piercing.
What
Okay.
the
I thought we figured this out. All right, I gotta go back and look.
We figured it out and we were doing it one way, but then you're like, but wait, it doesn't get armor piercing. So you would have to roll for everybody.
Scattershot. Ranges halves. No armor cancellation. 45-degree area of effect, doing 1d6 damage. Save versus breath weapon for half damage. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you would. So just roll. Would you roll for everybody? No, just roll 1 hit or 1 shot.
Okay.
Roll d10 first to see if you misfire.
10. I rolled a 10.
Okay, gun goes off. Roll a d20 attack roll.
20,
I believe you don't have a dex modifier, so you're only at +5.
18.
That is going to hit all 3 of them. Yep, no problem. So they get to roll saving throw for half. Okay. And roll your d6 damage.
4.
Yeah. Okay.
You rolled a 4. Let me just check the levels on these guys. Okay. Fighter. Saving throw, breath weapon. Wow. Yep, they all failed to save. They do 4 points damage to each of them. Now we have cultists. There are 7 of them total. She has 25 hit points. These guys have 10, 16, 22, and this one has 13. I got to roll for these other 4. Might as well roll to check their levels now. So this one is level 6. This one is level 4. This one is level 2. Next 2 are levels 3 and 5. The level 3 has 17 hit points. The level 5 has 28 hit points. And there should be 2 more. They are levels 1 and 5. The level 1 has 8 hit points. And the other level 5 has 22 hit points. Okay, got it. I've got all my cultist hit points and stuff figured out. Coolaboola. Now, it's too bad they're naked and unarmed. Okay. That was Rob's action on round. What were you on? 4 or 5? 4, I think you said, right?
I was on 4, wasn't I? Or
Oh, you were on. He was on
I was
5.
on 3.
Okay, so anybody else on 5? Move down to 4.
Yeah.
4.
I'm on 3.
I'm on 4.
Go 4.
I will draw my bow and shoot at. Okay, so who is in melee with who?
The only one in melee right now is the woman who's actually wearing gear, armor. Okay. She's got leather armor. She's got a pistol, which she now has dropped in the sperm-like goo, and she's holding a rapier in melee with your friend Calder.
Can I see the priest?
Yes, he is behind the slug.
I'll shoot the priest.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Right. I rolled a 12.
A 12
Yep.
is not. Oh, what are you shooting?
Short bow.
Okay. A 12 will not hit the priest, but you will hit the slug that he's hiding behind.
Okay.
I need to check the hit points for the slug too. Where is he? Here he is. Okay. There's the slug. How much damage did you do with the short bow?
I did 3 points.
And he took 4 points as well from the scatter shot that Rob did. Okay, cool. Got it. Anybody else on 4? Or we'll go down to 3.
Okay, 3. I'm going to take a stab at her and then move back.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I rolled a 1. And then I move back.
Okay, you miss. And you disengage to move back, yes?
Yes.
Okay. No problem. There are no attacks of opportunity, I don't think, in this game anyway, if I recall correctly.
Nope. If there were, the priest would be dead.
Yep. So, Jan is going to stay back. He's going to shoot at her. Well, no, she's in melee. No, she's not in melee anymore. Perfect. He's going to shoot the light crossbow at the woman.
Is it surprise and all that?
No. Not really, because she's expecting to be attacked.
True.
It's his modifier 2. Nope, he's going to miss. The arrow like skims off of the shoulder pad of her leather armor. Okay, anybody else? 3, 2. Who hasn't gone yet? I think just Albin.
Yeah, I'm at 2.
You know, I actually gave you the wrong total, but that's okay. I'll get it right next time.
Go ahead, Albin. What are you going to do?
Fire my crossbow at the woman.
Okay.
So,
You got a heavy crossbow. Nice.
yes.
That takes a full round to reload.
So I got to reload right now.
Did you fire it before?
Just out in the woods.
Oh. Yeah, then you got to spend a round to reload. You can only fires once every couple of rounds.
But do you have to?
I do have my
Can you
helmet.
move?
I'll just, yeah. Can I get her?
Can you move and reload?
Oh.
I don't think so.
No, because you got to like stick your foot in the loop at the end and yank.
Yeah,
and
you got to
all kinds
wind.
of crazy shit. They're not easy to load. That's why it takes that long.
All right.
Yeah,
sounds
forget
good.
that. I'm going halberd.
Okay.
You charging her?
Jesus. I rolled a 3.
Oh, sorry. Heavy crossbows fire every third round. It takes 2 full rounds to reload.
Okay.
You missed
Yeah.
with the halberd. Charged up.
Well,
You got her melee. Swing the halberd. Okay.
Well, you can attack from second rank with a halberd, right?
Yep.
True.
Is
True.
he technically in melee?
And he didn't say he charged. Philip said you charge her, right? So just
Yeah, that's fine. I would say, yeah, he is technically in melee if he's hitting her with a melee weapon.
That's weird. Okay.
It's just that you can attack from behind other people.
right,
Mhm.
which is cool.
But not cool for Rob to shoot guns at her.
No. But shooting guns at people who are fighting with other people with sticks and swords and stuff is dangerous. So
It is.
next round initiative, everybody.
All right,
Bad guys are going slow this time.
good.
I'm on 6.
Okay, 6s.
So here's the question. Can I charge and attack from second rank?
Sure. Why not?
Why not then? Oh, missed.
Okay. Anybody else on 6? 5. 4.
I had a 6. I'm sorry. I had it muted.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay.
What would you do?
Does it take time to draw the other pistol, or can I just really have it done that without using a round?
You could have had a gun in each hand.
Okay. So, what does the monster look like, or the slug? I mean, does he look weakened? Is he bleeding?
He's been hit a couple of times, but he doesn't look. It doesn't look overly bothered.
Are the cultists around, or are they basically out of the game?
Yeah, no, they're there. They're all standing up and they're ready to engage this round. The 6 cultists plus the one that's armored and stuff fighting against your friends.
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance on shooting one of them. So,
And there's the priest.
the priest.
The priest is behind the slug. Yes.
Oh, okay. No.
You can try to hit him, but he's going to be harder to hit because he's got concealment. But you might hit the slug if you miss him. So, which is exactly what happened when Merrick attacked last round. He didn't hit the priest, but he did hit the slug.
Okay, I'll try that then.
Okay.
Good.
Is this also loaded with scatter shot?
No, I unfortunately I said I only had one gun full of scatter shot.
Okay, cool. So regular shot. Roll a d10.
18.
See if it misfires.
3.
Does not misfire. Okay, roll a d20 for your attack roll.
Okay. Crap, a 1.
Oh, yeah, that's going to miss. Ones always miss.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm doing.
Yep. It hits fire high, and it flies over the slug and hits the wall somewhere back behind it. Anybody else on 6, 5, 4? Okay, 3s. Bad guys are on 3.
I am also on 3.
Okay, so you'll go the same time as all the bad guys. Go ahead and do your action first. Because it's going to take me a while to get through all theirs, I reckon.
I'm going to shoot the priest again.
And I'm going to attack the woman in the door.
Are you
Nope.
also on 3?
Yeah.
Okay. You tried to shoot. You tried to shoot the woman?
Who, me? No, halberd.
No, I was saying Merrick tried to shoot.
No, the priest.
The priest. Okay. What'd you roll?
I missed. I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. You miss. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alvin?
Yeah, I got a 9. I think that's a miss.
That is also a miss. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Another thing about you know what? They could try. I'm just trying to think of what they would do for unarmed combat, if they would actually try punching or if they would just try to wrestle you guys down and hold you down. That's probably what they would do. It would make more sense.
Rub us with their goo.
Well, they can hold you down while the girl goes around and stabs you all.
They can't hold us down. They're too slippery.
Ah,
I am covered with goo.
this is what I'm looking for. Unarmed combat. Fists only do 1d2 damage. Wrestling. Okay,
How does wrestling work?
I'm checking it out right now.
Mhm.
Ties are determined by that. Okay, winner decides whether they're immobilized or if they will disarm or if they release. Okay. Mobilize opponent. Take no other action other than trying to escape on their next action. Or attack a grappling opponent with natural or minor weapons. So nothing bigger than a dagger. Okay, this is resolved with another wrestling roll. I understand that. Any character immobilized for 3 successive wrestling contests is considered pinned and helpless. No further attempts to escape may be made. If there are multiple opponents attempting to wrestle a single defender, they all make their rolls as normal, but the best rule is used with a +1 bonus for each additional attacker. Good to know. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've got 6 of them, and there are 5 of you. Well, 2 of them right away are going to charge up. Albin's there with that halberd swinging. Looks to be dangerous to them. He's in chainmail. So 2 of them are going to charge up and try to wrestle you to the ground, Albin. You have already acted this round, right? You acted simultaneously, so you do not get an automatic attack. So roll a d20 and add like your normal melee modifiers, strength and all that. So these 2, the best one was this one. That's a 19, and that is at a +4, so I got a 23. Okay, they wrestle you down to the ground. 2 of them holding you down. You're immobilized for the moment. Another one runs up to try to do the same 1-to-1 with Calder. Calder, have you attacked this round?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, then you do not get a free attack. Roll a wrestling check. D20 plus your melee modifier and strength modifier, as normal. Like a normal melee attack.
Oh, like a melee attack? Okay.
Mhm.
That's 11.
I have a 19. Okay, you get immobilized. So I'm just going to keep track of who's on who. This is on Albin. This one's on Calder. Okay. Jan had stayed back a bit and shooting crossbow. Also, so did Merrick. Antonio stayed back, also firing a short bow. And
Quick question.
Cole is just in the room shooting a gun. Right. What?
How tall is the ceiling in here?
Good question. It's much taller than it was in the temple, whereas in the temple, maybe the ceilings were only like 10 to 15 feet high. Back here, we would say it's a good 30 feet high.
Okay.
Now, one of them runs forward, tries to wrestle you to the ground, Cole. Roll a melee attack per normal. This is 12 plus 6. I get an 18.
Sorry, my phone's ringing.
Oh, okay. While we wait for him to do that, I'll resolve for Jan. Ha! Jan manages to slip loose and avoid being wrestled down. And the last one runs down the thing and tries to do the same for Antonio. And I have a 17.
And what do I do?
Roll a melee attack. D20 plus your melee modifier.
I rolled a 17.
Did you attack this round though?
I did.
Oh, okay.
You got a 17?
Yeah.
And I also had a 17? What did it say? A tie? I gotta look again real quick. Ties are determined by dex modifier. What's your dex modifier?
1.
You win. So you are also not wrestled down.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to, and now this is all happening simultaneous, so I'm not going to give her a modifier for the fact that you're pinned this round, but the woman with the rapier is going to attack Albin. Rapier is a D8. Oh, but you have chainmail, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So she gets a -2 to her attack roll on that too. Yeah, she misses. Because anybody with a natural armor class of 15 or higher has a rapier has a -2 to hit, because they're not very good against like heavy armor.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Well, that's good to know.
Phone's quit ringing, so I'm okay now.
Okay. Oh, and the slug. The slug slides forward and swings its tail at Calder. Its tail. Let's see. How much damage does the love slug do? Okay. Tail smash 1d6.
The love slug.
Mm-hmm. 1d6.
Coming to slide its way into you.
So that's going to be a 17 to hit you, Calder. What's your armor class? 16, wouldn't we say?
Yeah.
You're hit for a whole whopping 1 point of damage. Whack! By the tail of the slug. And the slug is now pissed off. Oh, and the priest. He's going to charge forward and try to do a dodgy. He's got a sleek little dagger that he's pulled out. He's going to charge forward and try to get a sneaky stab in at Alvin while he's pinned down.
The love slug.
Oh, Alvin's not pinned down, though, technically, because it's all happening simultaneously. But he still tries to get a sneaky stab and misses. Okay. Now, anybody else? We did 3s. Anybody on 2 or 1?
No, everybody went.
Okay. It's initiative.
It wants to
Bad guys are slow. They're on 2.
pour it goo in. Oh, that's the wrong die. We're rolling a D20.
I'm on 5.
I'm on 4.
Okay, anybody on 6? Oh, wait, I never resolved Cole because he stepped away.
Right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Roll your melee attack to see if you get wrestled down or not.
It's a melee attack.
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your melee attack bonus.
Yeah, it came out to be an 8.
Oh yeah, you're wrestled down. You're pinned down. Okay. So initiative. Who's on 6? Nobody. 5.
I'm on 5.
Okay. You're currently pinned down, right, by one of these
Yep.
dudes covered in goo.
I'll elbow him.
Okay, you trying to get out of it, or are you trying to just do unarmed attack damage?
They do. You said fists and stuff do
Yeah.
D5?
No, they do 1d2.
1D2? Oh, forget it. I guess I'll try to get out of it.
Okay. Roll, and I'll roll for his. He's got a 17.
I lost.
You're still pinned. Okay. That's 2. 1 more, and you're helpless.
Yeah, sounds great.
Keep note of that. Anybody else on 5? Or we go to 4? 4?
I'm on 4. Okay, so can I drop my bow and whip out my sword and attack this guy? Oh, and attack this guy in
You
front of me?
can. You'll just get a -2 to attack.
All right, I got to do it because the bow is not very good at close range like this.
Yep, you just get a -2 for drawing the weapon in the same round as you're attacking.
All right, come on, big money.
Like a quick draw thing, you know?
Miss.
Okay. Anybody else then on 4? 3?
Yes.
Okay. You were pinned, right? So you can try to get out of it, or you can attack with a minor or natural weapon. He's got a 22.
What do I need to roll now?
Melee attack bonus.
I rolled a 14 plus the 6 would be a 20.
Yep, he's still got you. That's 2 now. You're still pinned. Albin, what are you on? You haven't gone yet this round, have you?
Yeah, I'm at a 1.
You're at a 1? Okay, well, bad guys will go before you. So, we'll go in order here. Albin, you're still pinned. So, they disarm you. You drop your weapon. This one disarms you, which means that only the other one is holding you at the moment. Calder, you're still pinned.
Yep.
Just gonna hold you down. Gonna keep holding you down. Try to get you helpless.
Does
Cole,
he get
you're still
the?
pinned.
Does he roll?
Hmm?
Does he roll?
I guess he would get a third roll, wouldn't he? Now.
It's his action.
Yeah. Let me double check the wording on that one more time, real quick. I want to see because defensive rolls might not count, like when you're trying to get out. Where's the thing about 3 successive? Any character immobilized for 3 successive wrestling contests. Nope. Okay. Yep. That's right. Cool. Okay. Yeah, he's going to try to go for the full pin.
Okay.
Roll. Oh, I rolled poorly. He's got a 10.
I have a 10.
What's your dexterity modifier?
2.
Then you break loose. Or you don't break loose, but he fails to hold you down further. So he fails to pin. You're still technically held, but you're not pinned. Cole, you've had 2 fails already, so you can roll to try to resist as he tries to pin you down. Oof, man, I got a 22. 16 plus 6.
Oh yeah, I failed the 1.
Okay, you are pinned helpless. Jan is still loose. I'll try to get him again. Roll 10. What's Jan got? Nope. Jan breaks loose again. Wow.
Bless you.
And who's this last one? Antonio.
Yes.
The guy's going to try to grab you again.
All right, I roll, right?
Yep. I've got a 16 plus 6, 22.
Oh, you fucking got me. God damn it. I rolled a 4.
Okay. He wrestles you. He's got you grappled now. That's first failure. Who's left? Chick with the rapier. We'll try to... You know what? She sees he's down. She's going to go for Jan because he's free. Yeah, he's got leather armor. That's going to hit. Stabs Jan, runs over and stabs Jan for 3 points of damage.
I made a mistake. I should have ran.
And the slug, everybody who's actually in the room now is pinned, so the slug will not attack. The priest is going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on himself. And that is a D6 plus his level.
Am I actually in the room
Okay.
since I withdrew and then came back?
You're like on the edge of the room, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Close enough. Okay. And that is everybody on my side. So, Albin, it's your turn.
What are my options? I'm pinned
You're held down at the moment. You're not completely pinned. You're still immobilized. You have to try to get free, or you
Okay.
can try to attack with a minor or natural weapon.
Like a dagger.
Try to get free.
Okay. Now this would be the third one, right? So if you fail this, then you're totally pinned.
What do you mean? This is my third.
The third
Contest.
wrestling contest.
Okay. So I'm rolling d20.
Mm-hmm. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, man. 24. Yeah, 24 was the best result.
13.
You are pinned. Albin, pinned and helpless. Cole is pinned and helpless. Next round initiative. God damn, bad guys are slow.
I'm on a 6.
These guys all have. The problem is these guys all have fighter levels because of the effect of the love slug.
Hmm.
So you're actually getting beat up by naked, goo-covered cultists.
Yeah,
Okay, who's on 6?
I am.
I am.
Okay, we'll go with you first, Merrick. What's Antonio going to do?
I gotta try and break free.
Okay, right, that's right. You're being held down.
If I
13 plus 6, I have 19.
Nope.
Okay, that's 2 failed. Calder.
Should have ran when I had the chance.
I'll try to break free.
Yep. Okay, you've only had 2. Oh wait, it says 2 successive, right? 3 successive.
I don't know. So confusing.
It's not that bad. Where's the thing about how many? 3 successive. Yeah, so you're back to 0 again because you held him off the last time.
All right, so I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15. He has a 17, so that's 1 again.
Okay.
Just put a little 1 counter in front of you. Okay. Anybody else on 6? Or we'll go to 5. 5. 4.
Yeah, but can I do anything?
Yeah, no, you're pinned. Sorry, you're basically out of the fight. Same as Cole. 3. 2. Bad guys. So, Jan, the one will try to wrestle him again. That time he got a 17. But Jan got a... What's Jan got here? Holy shit. I think he might have just pulled out 15 plus melee. Which one's melee bonus? He doesn't have it written on here, does he? Oh,
It'd be
that's just
+1.
+1. So he has a 16. Nope. The guy wrestles him down. Okay.
Unless he has a strength bonus.
He does not. I got a 17. He got a 16. So Jan is taken down. The chick with the sword looks and sees those guys are held down. So she will not do anything. The priest will not do anything. Anybody left to go this round?
Mm-mm.
Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
Merrick, did you go this round already?
Yeah, I was at 6.
Okay. Cool. The guy will try to pin you again. You've got two failures so far, is that right?
Yep.
17 plus 6, 23.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat that. Nope.
Okay, you're pinned. Holy shit. Okay, so the only ones not pinned at the moment are Jan and Calder, who are both held but not pinned. The woman will go over to check on the slug. And it's initiative.
I'm on 6.
Okay, you go first.
I try to escape. Yep. I roll a 5 plus 5 is 10.
You got a 5 plus 5 is 10?
Yep.
Nice. I got a 5 plus 4 is 9, so you break free. Yep. You're loose. Jan has to try to break loose. Oh. So he rolled a 5 plus 1 is 6. This guy rolled a 3 plus 2 is 5. Jan is free. Jan and Calder are free.
I'll make a run for it.
Just gonna run?
Not completely run, but I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run up the hall.
Okay. Back to the altar room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jan says, "What are you doing? We're abandoning them? Okay, no. I'm with you. What about the treasure?"
That's on the stairs. I'm surprised he passed it.
No, that's not all the treasure. There's more treasure back in the room behind the slug, but you just can't really see it right now. It's all covered in mucus. So next round initiative.
No. Yeah.
The 2 other cultists are going to pursue you while the woman is going around and putting binds, tying up basically Cole and Albin and Antonio. But the other two cultists are going to pursue Calder and Jan. What'd you get for initiative?
6.
You're first.
All right. I guess I'll keep moving. I'll pull my backpack off, pull it around, and try to find this last flask of oil I've got in there. Well, I don't have torches. I do have.
D6.
Oh, and I do have a short sword. Shit.
Is that going to change your mind? You can do something else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw my short sword and find a
Attack.
pinpoint, a spot where both of us can hold the door, and only be approached by one each.
Okay, you can do that right here at the door by the altar. Yep.
Okay. Short sword it. Attack.
I thought we were bottling it.
Not quite yet. You said you wanted the treasure, right? These guys are naked. How much can they take?
Okay.
20 for 5 damage.
Okay. He's hurt. Jan will attack with his special rapier, that beautiful shiny one he's got. Let's see. Oh, that's going to hit. Yeah. Because the guy's naked. Does 1d8 damage. For 2. Whopping 2. Oh, he's only got the first level fighter too, though. So not tough. Okay. At which point they will then try to they'll try to wrestle you guys again. They try to tackle you. Go ahead, Philip, and roll against a 4 plus 4 is 8.
2 plus 5 is 7.
Wow. He takes you down again. For Jan, Jan gets taken down too. Okay, next round initiative. Bad guys are on 3.
I'm on 4.
Okay, go ahead. You can try to break free.
I'll punch this guy.
Okay.
14.
That'll hit him. Damage. 1d2.
Half of even odds, so I guess 2.
2 points damage. You punch him. Ooh.
In the dick.
Okay. And
there are no called shots in this, right?
Jan had a rapier, yeah. So no, there's no called shots. Called shots is a bitch rule anyway. All right. So Jan's trying to break free. That's 12 plus 1 for Jan, 13. The guy he breaks free. Jan breaks loose. Ah! And then the guy tries to tackle him again anyway. And fails. And the guy on top of you is trying to pin you. Wow, I rolled a 20 plus 4, 24.
It's an success for you, 2.
Okay. Next round initiative. That guy's on 6.
I'm on 3.
I try to finish the pin on you. 16 plus 4 is 20.
18 plus 5.
Boom. Okay. He does not manage to pin you. And the guy on Jan also fails. Oh, Jan hasn't attacked yet either, so Jan can attack him as he attempts it.
Do I get that option too? No, because I wasn't.
Because you're already down. You're already held. Jan will hit him. Oh, wait. Shit. That's 16. Jan is going to hit a different target. Either you. You want odd or even, Philip?
I'm odd.
I rolled even, so he hits the guy on top of you instead for 5 damage. What? Oops. A happy accident.
What happened?
His sword hit the wrong target. Now, is that a free attack when they are defending against a wrestling move, or
It said free. You said it a couple times, free, but
I just want to double check to be sure. Wrestling is rolled. Attack ties decided that way. If they're armed and have not yet acted, they can immediately make an attack against the aggressor before. Yeah. So he gets his normal attack as well, which he misses. Okay. And it's. Did you go this round? No, you haven't gone yet. It's your turn.
No, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Punch him.
And it's 1 point of damage.
Okay. He's beat up, but he's still fighting. Next round initiative.
I'm on 6.
Okay. You go first.
I'll punch him again. That would be another 1 point of damage.
Okay. Jan attacks the guy in front of him. Another 16. So odd or even, Philip?
I'll stay on.
Odd. Ooh, he hits you for 6 points of damage. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. What is this sword doing? I don't understand.
What is it doing? I don't get it. Is it fumbles or something?
I rolled a 16. Okay, now the bad guys. So this is the attempt to pin you.
It's fine.
This would be the third.
No, it'd be the first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you. Yep. I rolled a 3 plus 4 is 7.
I got a 10.
Okay. Nope. No luck. And the other one will try to pin Jan. And fails again. Okay. Well, at least Jan knows how to get wrestled for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Initiative.
No, it's that one.
Bad guys
5.
in 4. Okay. Jan swings his sword. 17. Odd or even. Hits you for 4 points of damage. God damn it!
Attack the guy. It does a 9 hit.
No.
Okay, then I miss.
Okay. You mark down the 4 points of damage from
Yep.
Jan's rapier.
Yep. He's gonna kill me.
And then it's the bad guys. Okay, guy tries to pin you, Philip, a 1. So it's automatic fail.
Yep, I succeeded.
Okay. And against Jan. Oh, Jan gets tackled to the ground. Again. Initiative. Oops.
I'm on 6.
Okay, you're first.
I punch this guy again. A hit for 2 points.
Ooh. Okay. Ignacio has to try to break free now, or Jan needs to break free, so he's got an 11. The guy on top of him gets a come on die. Nope. He's held down this time. That's one failed attempt. Okay. And then it's the bad guy's turn. So the guy will try to pin you again, Philip, for 16 plus 4 is 20.
It's one success.
Okay. And the guy trying to pin Ignacio, 6. Oop. Nope. Jan is able to avoid the pin that round. Next round initiative. Bad guy's on 2.
I'm on 4.
Go for it. Jan breaks free.
A 20 for 2 points of damage. Yeah.
You take him out. He's unconscious. And you're free.
Pick up my sword.
Okay.
Coup de grace, the guy. Can I coup de grace?
Yeah, sure you can. He's dead. Okay.
Can I grab? Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, Jan broke free. The guy will try to pin him again and fail. Next round. Initiative. Jan's on... sorry, bad guy's on 5.
I'm on 6.
Go for it.
I'll pin this guy so that Jan can... Is that how he's hitting me? Because we're so close?
Hmm?
Well, why am I getting stabbed?
Yeah, you're right next to each other.
Okay. No, I'll just stab the guy.
He doesn't know why you're getting stabbed. It's like the sword has a mind of its own.
Because he doesn't know how to use it. 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Okay. He's still up. Jan will also try to stab him and misses. And the guy is going to bottle it and turn and start running back towards the slug room.
Okay.
What should we do?
I've got a flask of oil. The only thing I can think is we could burn them.
We'll burn our friends too.
Should we take to the woods and take them out?
I really want that treasure. Priest is still in there.
Yeah.
And he starts counting on his hands. Like 12 cultists or something.
Yeah, but just 2 of them would take us down.
He has a moment of clarity. He picks up the sack, shakes it. Here's the rattling. Right, we'll fall back and regroup.
Yeah, he grabs the treasure.
Some treasure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got more weapons in the cart too, right?
I don't know, actually. We'll have to determine that. Rob, I think, has the list for the cart. So, in the meantime, Albin and Cole and Antonio have been captured by the cult of the Love Slug. I think that's a good spot to stop it for this session.
Yeah.
It's a good few hours in. And then next week, hopefully, you can rescue them. Maybe. Or maybe they'll, who knows, be fed to the slug.
Yay!
And gain levels. Fighter.
You know what I can't wait for?
Experience points. Sorry, what?
You know what I can't wait for is to have 4-foot slug shoved right up my poop chute.
It's a really evocative image, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, at least it's self-lubricating.
I'll read you the description after end the broadcast. In the meantime, though, you all get 250 XP anyway. That's the attendance bonus. Not going to allot any treasure XP yet, or because I haven't even determined the amount of treasure in the thing. We'll do that for the next time. And technically, you beat 1 3rd level fighter, so that's worth like another 15 XP basically. But that's like what, 4 XP each. So yeah, you get 254 XP each, I should say. And yeah, we'll pick this up next week. Do you think you'll be able to join us next week, Philip?
Should be. Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be great. If not, then you're the first one to get fed to the love slug.
Sounds sexy.
Thanks for playing, guys. I'm just going to end the broadcast, but I'll hang out and
Right.
talk to you after.